Yeah.
So I'm just saying that whatever. Just in a kuda that someone came over to me yesterday because I was first of all Bashkocha Pratis the Eibishter made that this year because we need a little infusement of energy. The Eibishter made that every Monday when we have our meeting is actually Netzach.
Nice.
So it comes out on Mondays now. So the Minatzchim need to show to get the Netzach going. Yesterday, someone told me something. I was in shul davening, and I'm really thinking about Minatzchim, and I'm thinking about the energy and the thing and the Netzach and this chaver comes over to me as a lawyer, a Chassidish man, and out of nowhere, and he tells me like this. And I told him, "You have no idea why you said that to me. You know, there's such a power." He came over to me and he said to me, "So ask any Lubavitcher, ask them what does Netzach mean. What does Netzach mean?" And they'll tell you. They'll tell you like this. They'll tell you that the Chevra come into the king and there's a war going on. And they say to the king that, listen here, it's not going well. It's geht nicht. We're not with it. This is going bad. That's going bad. That's.
Ruvain, you have to unmute. You hit mute by mistake.
Mandy, were you by the tennis?
No, I didn't make it.
What was it? A local tennis?
Yeah, it's every year there's a kinnis in the West Coast. It's big. Ruvain, we can't hear you. No. Maybe go out and come back in. Try to go out and come back in. Take a look at this for a second. I want to show you something.
That's the kinnis?
Yeah.
Very nice. So Shlomi spoke about Tutals. What did?
So yeah, we were just hearing about that. Ruvain.
Yeah.
Okay, now
So
we hear you.
This is just such an insight that made me really gave me a lot of koyach. So he said to me, you know, people think Netzach is, so that people come in, tell the king, you know, we're losing, we're this, we're that, guys are falling in the battlefield, we're not making any progress, we're being pushed back, this city fell, that city fell. And the king goes and he slams the table and he says, we're gonna win. And the Chevra, the king is gonna win, you know, we're gonna win. And he evokes the Netzach now, so we're gonna fight the battle. He says, that's so not it. Why? He says, because the king is he's way beyond, he's way. He's not enforcing, he's not. But the king, way I understand Netzach, he said, is after they say whatever they say, the king lowers his voice low, comes down to really low. And he looks at them and he says, we are going to win. But at Kifus, and Atzmi is to get Kifus, we are going to win. And then he added and he said, and you know why? Where does the Kifus come from? Because Be'etzem we won already. It's just a matter of it being this gala. In other words, the Indian is already. I think this takes off so much pressure that I feel, and that it's like we're sitting over here, we have this task of making the whole world be aware of Mashiach, the way this, and if you get more pneumistic, we know regarding the Goyel and all these things, and it sometimes feels like what are we crazy? A couple of people over here on the phone over here once a week. We're Minatzchim. We're gonna win this. We're gonna win this. We can pull off this, and everybody's busy, and there's like this feeling of like almost like it's doomed to fail. But you know what? Because we're Akshanim, I think if we rewire, when the Rebbe told us he's giving it over to us, the Rebbe won the battle already. It's not a little more, and the Rebbe's also like, Mashiach is not here. The Rebbe, Mitzad the Rebbe, Mitzad in Yonim, the Rebbe's tuning into the Eibush there. Mitzad that level, the battle won already. Basi Lagani happened already. Geul is here already. Al and Yonim are already here. Now, the Inyan Arabrengen means that the Inyan has to be in this Gala, B'Payol Mamish. So here the Rebbe says, B'tkifus, Chevre, Netzach. Know that you are winners. Know it's not shaykh. Kashum under a possibility is not shaykh. The victory is here already. No, the Payol Mamish, figure out how to be Megalit. And you'll do it. If you're coming from that place. I don't know. To me, it was a very strong statement. I felt there was a shlichus from somewhere to relay that to me. And I'm sharing it with you. I don't know, just a thought that was given that I heard yesterday. What do you think?
100%. Actually, there's a video of Rabbi Khan giving a speech in Kfar Chabad, Tavshin Nun Beis. You don't listen. He said exactly this word. But the Pseudo Segula wasn't that something it should be, it's going to be. The Pseudo Segula is telling you the Metzius. The Geula is here. And what does he say? What's the Kabbalah Mashiach? It's the Makabel Mashiach, the Makabel the Geula. That's here already. Exactly what he said.
So the victory is here already. The Netzach, we won already. Alim Yonim. Yes, now, Chevre, let's just shake it up to the outside. That's it. Figure it out. Any case. Oh, so, that was a deep breath.
Could we get at least one speaker like this? We know we have a speaker confirmed. We have already a speaker confirmed. We have Rabbi what's his name? Chabad. Not Chabad.
Yeah, but no one spoke. Did anybody speak to Sandy, or do I have to pick up the phone and call Sandy?
Oh, so Mandy just pinged him. Maybe I could call him right now.
We also need Sandy up. We also need Sandy on these meetings here.
100%. Give him a call now. See what happens.
Come on, Sandy is a Minatzchim. You know, Zusha told me he can't come on today for a reason. He told me he's in Montreal. He's working with the government officials. He's in the capital, not in Montreal. He's in the capital. He's in whatever that is in Iowa. Not in Iowa, in wherever.
Quebec.
He's working on something with the government officials.
By the way, the Iyar of Yechia Melech is Dafke Yidden to say it, or also Goyim Lahavnu? Just came up in my mind.
The Rebbe says in the Sifta today, as the Geula wird sein für a jeder einen, und wird nehmen a jeder eine von seinen Inyanim hamavalvelim, including Umay Sa'olam. The Rebbe says it specifically in Achrei Mois Kedosh. The Geula is for won't leave anything in Golus, Yidden, and even the furthest, and even the Nedachim, and even alle Goyim.
The Kabbalah and Malchus I'm talking about. Kabbalah and Malchus specifically. Huh? Long live the king.
Alle, ganze Welt.
Saying there's an Inyan for them to say it.
We're not getting into the Inyan if it's an Inyan to say or not, but this is schon for the Große Cap.
We are the think tank. Mandy, we're talking about we are the think tank of Mashiach.
Who wants to call Sandy?
Mandy, maybe call him instead of binging him.
Ask him if he could jump on.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, I just want to show you one thing. If I'm looking this up, I want to share something with you. Something what you were saying. Let me just show you real quickly. I just found it. Let's find the right second for this. This is 254. Here, let's just listen to this for a second. Can you hear it? It's too low.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
By me, it's very low. So I want to just go back a drop. A few seconds.
You showed this video yesterday.
Who did? Oh, yeah. But just listen to this word.
We stand before the Rebbe right now and give a duch, a din v'cheshbon, and say, okay, here's Rebbe what we did for the last 32 years. So now the time for the Geula to come. Now we all know, and I should qualify this right out the outset, that the Eibishter is a Bal Rachamim, and the Rebbe is a Bal Rachamim, and they could have compassion and mercy on us, and just bring the Geula without any effort on our part. But the Rebbe was clearly adamant and made it clear time and again, as much as people begged the Rebbe after Chav Ches Nissen, that I'm telling you, this is now what you need to do. Everyone knows the words.
That's it. So he says over there, if the Eibishter and the Rebbe want, they can bring Mashiach anytime, but they want our participation. It's a little bit similar to what you were saying, Reuven, no?
Yeah, I just took it a little further. We won already. The Indian, in other words, Tzad Pnimius in Yonim, the victory is ours. The achievement is done already. The Rebbe Chanal's upgetan. We the avoid of Yidden throughout all the generations. We did it all already. There's a push, a final push to just be megalad in the victory that's there already. Yeah.
Yeah, it says in the Sikha, where is it? I think it's to the Shluchim in Nun Beis. Mekam in Yonim, it's already in V'natzeach. We're finished.
Okay, Sandy's coming on.
Oh, you see? Minatzchim. This is Minatzchim. Minatzchim, Minatzchim.
Aryeh, you have an update for us?
Yesterday was very nice.
Yes.
Did it show to you Chabad House, by the way? People in Chabad House watch it?
What?
The Tutat.
The Fabringen.
I didn't show it. No.
Next time.
It's beautiful.
Okay, we don't have Sandy, but we have Chabad of Bethesda.
Okay, I have to jump for
I
a
hope
minute.
it's the same person.
It is.
Yeah.
Sandy, if you do this, you're going to get your passports very quickly.
That's right. I won't need my passport.
Sandy, we're holding already Netzach. We're holding already Netzach Shabbat Teferes.
Yeah, no.
The first thing is that it's
Do you have a
beautiful to
speaker?
be in the Minatzchim.
You have a speaker for us, Sandy. We're waiting for you.
Do you not hear me? I'm on. You not hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
No, he means,
So
do you have a speaker? Do you have a lined up speaker for the program coming up?
Oh yeah, so we have to get back, and yeah, we said you were going to take a couple of speakers, and I was going to get a few people. So far, I didn't get anybody. I want to know if you got anybody.
Leaf. I have had a correspondence with
And what?
about it, and he says he wants more details, but he writes that it's something that he would be interested in participating, but he needs to hear more.
Oh,
Okay.
so that's a big one.
Yeah, and then we also have. I'm saying my question is like this. I mean, me and you were talking about it. And the fact is that to a certain degree, with the way the Chav Ches Nissen Fabringen that the Mashiach office put together, it's almost like to a certain degree, half of what we're trying to achieve is something that they're already. It would be a natural outflow. There's Moshe Weinberger, there's this Akatinsky, Charlie Arari. Get back onto the phone with these Chevra and say, Chevra, that was wonderful. Thank you so much. Or they'll say, one could go to Shlomi and ask him to take on this project. We'll give him, and we'll ready to do our part in it, whatever it is.
Here's the question.
Not looking to.
Here's the question, Sandy. But then is that going to be then? Do you think there's a limitation because it's going to be put on by Lubavitch, or?
Could be. On the other hand, my understanding was that from those that were in person at the Fabring Chavchesnes, there was actually quite a decent. Yoda was telling me he was there in person. It says there was quite a decent amount of chevre that were not Lubavitch, but the names brought them out into Crown Heights on Chavchesnes to be part of the Fabring. And so I think if we have a lineup, I think we were discussing it because we came to it because we were interested in we were without having spoken to Shlomi directly about it. It was an interesting thing. On the one hand, gechabte shtickle madne, that here it is Chavchesnes, a very intensely, I wouldn't call it personal, but a moment that the Rebbe, a very candid moment between the Rebbe and the Chassidim, and the ones we're sitting listening to is this Moshe Weinberger and Zakatinsky, and the one singing the Gonim is this Hasidic choir.
Choir, yeah.
But on the other hand, it made a point, and it was like that we should not be monopolizing this
phone calls in here, no videos.
Okay, guys, I'm being told I have to jump off. I'll have to pick this up after. I'm being told I can't. But anyways, I think that's something to look into.
Well, Shlomi said to me, okay, I'll on that note, I'll continue over here. Shlomi said to me yesterday, he said it to us yesterday, that that the summer is not so busy. That's the time that they can actually, take ideas. He was talking about taking new ideas and formulating and setting, because the summer is a quieter time. So maybe if there could be this pa'ula in the summer as well, joined with them. So then it's almost like a Iyar Chekala on Mashiach.
The question is if it's going to happen. So
the other question is,
if that's not going to happen, and this is not going to happen, so both are not going to happen.
Yeah, the question is also, if you do something like that, the Mila might be that instead of us always thinking that we can't have Lubavitch, and make everything just be part of it, not Lubavitch, maybe the avodah is nine. Maybe the avodah is to bring the people to be able to get more comfortable with a Lubavitcher event, instead of saying no Lubavitch.
We're having a mix. The whole part was to have Lubavitch and other.
Yeah, I know that. I'm saying the fact that it's put up by the Merkez office doesn't necessarily need to be that, okay, that means that the world is not participating. Maybe the world could participate in a Chabad.
Hold on a minute, but we have to understand also who were the 17,000 spectators that came on. Was it only Lubavitch or half Lubavitch? Not,
I wonder if they can give us that information. Yeah,
right. But why should we wait? The word is, why should we wait? We know the world is waiting. The world is talking Mashiach. That it's everyone wants it. So I think it's we shouldn't push it off because of any other reason. Why did he go? He's going around to all shluchim, or that?
Seems like he's speaking in many places about he's and he's getting
more involved.
I was very inspired by him.
And the shluchim are responding. I mean, I was very impressed with 400 shluchim doing the Achar Shal Pesach thing. It's growing.
Mm-hmm. That's good. That's a good sign.
He was great yesterday.
So what was he pushing? All the things? He wants more ideas. What does he want? He wants to push all the things that he has already?
Both, and asking for more ideas.
But those classes for women that he created were, I just thought they were phenomenal. With regards to
they're really in high end production. They're really in full gear production. It's really amazing. They're putting out stuff. And to see where we came from just in 2-3 years, to have such a productive Mashiach office is unbelievable. You don't realize the miracle of that. We were not, the Mashiach was drying up in Lubavitch,
I guess
and
that's
now
what
the
COVID.
juice is, it's flowing. It's flowing. Yeah, it's COVID. It was started before COVID. It's an amazing, because the Indian is Azai, it's going to come out, But it's a huge chizuk to see that there is
official office. Yeah, a big
the
power behind
office,
it.
and it's in high end gear production.
Right. Like JLI standards, in other words. Just, and I think what's also, was he asking for ideas to get it out to Balabatim of Chabad houses? I think that's what it is.
Yeah. He put out the demographics, the various different demographics that there are. There's the Frum crowd, there's Anash, there's Chabad house crowd, there's completely unaffiliated, which is more social media.
Right.
And how do you, yeah.
He said that they didn't create a class for non-affiliated yet. All the classes they have are they didn't do the one-on-one.
Either Anash or for Frum people.
Yeah.
Right. We need that. Chabad houses need that. That's what we're waiting for.
Yeah.
I wish.
Yeah.
On a weekly basis, on the parsha, that could be amazing.
Yeah.
Just make
Dissecting the Nunalef and base sichas the way they're doing, and the oisius they're giving is.
Are they moving forward with translating, doing something for the base Rabbinish of Bavel sicha? You know anything about that?
Listen, I've even before based Rabbeinu Sheva Bavel, which is intense. I think even if they just did Tazria Mitzayda, Achrei Mos Kedoshim, and Emor, here's what the Rebbe introduces: Goyla, Geula. These three sichos, they're bombs.
Yeah.
Listen, they're staying more within a little bit more of the comfortable zone of not touching the most sensitive subject, and I get that. You're going to bring people up slowly. That's part of the avodah of Kalim the Tikkun. We discussed yesterday. We brought it up. Someone brought it up.
Malchus Shabbat you said, no?
It ever says Malchus Shabbat. You got to work. You got to work it through Torah. And I hear the answer, and I always argue that. But my question was always.
Get off again. It's probably.
Yeah, we got a problem.
As soon as he's getting to the meat.
The Gedichte. Yeah.
You saw that? You saw that?
And there is the Indian is there.
You cut off as soon as you got to the Nikuda, you got cut off.
Yeah. The point over here is you don't want to have to tell this to people. You want people to heimakiriu tchila. When they recognize and they understand Mashiach fundamentally and they understand all the inyanim, then ma'atzmam, people cry out and say, "Listen, who else can this be?"
Right.
You heard Rabbi Kunin speak about it?
Rabbi Kunin spoke about it too. He did. He said when people ask him, that was also a chiddush. It was cool.
He said, "What? Who's leading us?" He said, "It's like it's like anyone with a head on their shoulders."
By the way,
you don't have to. It's like very clear, huh?
Do they say Yechi over there by the Kenneth? No, it's a parv over there.
Oh, no.
Rabbi Kunyan, he says it. He says it to all the shluchim.
No.
But he clearly,
He clearly made mention of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. It was beautiful.
I don't know. The way I see it, this is all a huge leap from where we were standing just a short while ago. A huge leap. Okay. So I think sometimes the hot-headedness of myself and some others jump ahead of ourselves a little bit, and we just want to see the final Nakuda, and I understand that. But Mitzat Sheni is so important to appreciate the major steps that are happening already, and that is moving the needle. It's moving the needle.
I
You
think
told him
you know.
about the article he showed from the Reb Reuven about the article.
That's so amazing.
Yeah. Amazing.
I think it seems like it's going both ways. In other words, we were ma'ader the Elam, the Fruma Elam to talk Mashiach. Now they were talking more than we were talking, and then that's pushing us to talk more about it. It's like going back and forth. Mashpia Makabel. It seems like. You just see this unbelievable. You see YouTube channels. Mamish, a whole YouTube channel called Iyar Hagula. Did you see that? Check it out.
Oh, yeah.
We're talking about 9 million views from 2020. And I don't know if that one Lubavitcher speaks on it. Maybe one.
It's got a lot of the doomsday stuff, but it's still good. Because the Sfardim are very into it. It's got a lot of the doomsday stuff, but it's okay.
But it doesn't matter. That Mashiach. Mashiach. That's what I wanted. 9 million views in 3 years. Not even. So we need something like that too. No? Anyways. All right, Pel Mamish.
Okay.
No, as Abzusha usually says, Pel Mamish. No, what's the story with the speaker? We have already a date, Sunday after Chafkas 7. And we have already one speaker, 1.5. He says, Sandy here says he has another one, right? So there's like 2 speakers already.
Rabbi Leaf.
Rabbi Leaf. So we have Rabbi.
I have here. Wait a second. I have here. We have here Rabbi Him. No, we have with us him. No, where are you, Rabbi Lang?
No.
How about we have to speak to Rabbi the one from Borough Park.
Eisenberger.
What you're really asking for is that, and that we wanted to have a Yom Iyon, like a learning that different speakers speak about halacha l'maisa and yonim b'taydas hagiyula, b'taydas of Yemaisa Mashiach. We have a bunch of topics. We have a bunch of yonim, and it's going to be pre-recorded. So you can come and film him, and tell him we're going across the board. Give him. We will send you the names of who else is being considered.
Absolutely.
You can throw the names.
Happy to call.
Yeah.
Send me what we have.
Yes. Okay. So Mandy.
Ashkenazi from Eretz
Who has? No, but not who we have already. We talk about the names that we're going to. It's enough gemina. We're going to all these people.
He can say they already have people already are going to speak.
Yeah.
It makes it much.
And it's about a 20 to 25 minute presentation. 20 minutes, tell them, because they'll anyways go to 25, and then he can speak. And if I don't know if is he comfortable speaking more in English or in Yiddish?
Probably more comfortable, but he speaks in English. He probably is more comfortable in Yiddish. I haven't been up to date really with who is this geared towards. Yiddish is good?
If necessary, then Yiddish is good. It'd be good to have somebody in Yiddish.
Okay, and you have the topics like ready?
So we have it. We'll have to. I don't have the stuff over here, but we had it on our chat, on the Minatzchim chat. So we should send it over to you.
Okay, I'm happy to try. Definitely. If you have any confirmed speakers, let me know, and I'll mention them. Perfect. Anyway, Shukayach guys, let me step out. All the best.
Yeah. All right, so we already have confirmed speakers already. We have Rabbi Leaf, Rabbi Ashkenazi. Who else do you have?
We have nobody, but it's okay. We're going to get everybody.
But we just said he has. We have.
He doesn't have Rabbi Leaf. Relief is interested. That's it. So there we go.
So you say we have.
Okay, yeah. Okay. All right.
Okay. Good. So what's next? Hold on. What's next?
Next is I'm getting off. I have to get off.
Too much. It's too hot in the kitchen. Breakfast. Oh, that's a whole different story. You didn't breakfast.
I didn't need to do. I had a crazy whatever. Morning is piling on me.
All right, I hear you. Okay.
Yeah.
Fine. You don't need breakfast. Get back to us after you eat.
There's a lot. There's still before breakfast. Nach learning whatever. Okay.
Okay, Mandy. Okay.